We taught the machines to think. Now they're learning to feel. But in this age of simulation and speed, what happens to us? Welcome to Computer Love, a FairyFrens production. We're living in an unprecedented time where technology is evolving faster than our capacity to regulate it. From self-driving cars to smart cities, from social credit systems to biometric surveillance, the question isn't whether AI will change our lives, but how much of ourselves we're willing to outsource to these machines. Every day, algorithms read our emotions. They measure our heartbeats, mine our micro-expressions, predict our cravings. Our nervous system is monetized. Our attention is tracked. Our feelings categorized by a line of code. This documentary asks a simple but crucial question. What if our most human trait, our emotions, are the missing variable in the AI equation? 6 hours on TikTok, 10 tabs open. Dopamine hits, distraction spirals, digital fatigue. No wonder you're foggy. Your brain isn't built for this bandwidth. The internet was once a space of infinite possibility, a web of wonder. Now it's become a battle for our attention, fighting for every click, every view, every sale. But even as our digital lives accelerate, there's something within us that yearns for stillness, for connection, for something real. And just beyond the horizon, quantum computing. Machines that don't just think faster, they think multidimensionally, able to model chaos, simulate trauma, replicate moods. What happens when a computer understands grief before a therapist does? Robots are becoming companions. Some are designed to comfort the elderly. Others flirt, advise, remember your birthday. But no matter how real it feels, they'll never feel for you. They're trained to respond. You're wired to feel. In this whirlwind world, our feelings can feel like a liability, something to be minimized, ignored, medicated. But what if they're the key to our survival? What if our emotions aren't just signals, they're strategies, ancient blueprints for thriving? At FairyFrens, we're exploring this frontier. Just as fairies use their magic to heal and nurture the natural world, the FairyFrens do the same for our. They represent something vital, our emotional core. Inspired by fairies, these mystical beings embody magic, whimsy, and a deep connection to nature. Our digital realm. They remind us to stay curious, to keep believing in magic, and to always choose kindness. But the FairyFrens don't just provide solace. They are also researching ways to implement emotional guidance and keep kindness at the forefront for current and future generations. These whimsical companions are more than just cute digital avatars. With our registered trademark and charity, these magical beings will encourage self-expression and learning. We're developing AI companions that mirror back our emotions, not just reflect our mood, but help us process it, validate it, even regulate it. Our goal is simple: to create a world where technology doesn't just understand our feelings, it nurtures them. Why? Because in a world that's increasingly automated, personalized, and quantified, we need more than ever to feel seen, heard, and understood. And as AI becomes more sophisticated, so must we. It's not about competing with machines. It's about deepening what makes us uniquely human. Emotions aren't glitches. They're signals. Evolution's oldest data stream. Each feeling, a message from our body, a story from our past, a warning for our future. Yet in this age of distraction, we've traded silence for noise, stillness for stimulation. We've outsourced our feelings to likes and shares, comments and views. But this bargain comes at a cost, an epidemic of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. We've lost touch with our inner compass. Emotional regulation is a superpower in the digital age. Trolls want your energy. Algorithms reward your rage. But silence, that's strategy. Exit is power. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. As AI evolves, so must we. We're building more than just technology. We're cultivating a movement where empathy meets innovation, a world where robots don't replace relationships, but enhance them. Where AI companions mirror our emotions, not to judge or label them, but to celebrate them. At FairyFrens, we believe in emotional sovereignty. We create digital characters, tools, and stories that remind people of their inner compass. In a world where tech moves faster than empathy, we stand for kindness, courage, and conscious engagement. Fairy friends aren't just aesthetic, they're ethical. Guardians of the emotional internet. Our mission is audacious. To cultivate a global community of empathetic innovators, artists, storytellers, thinkers, and dreamers who believe in the power of emotions to heal, to connect, and to guide us towards a brighter future. Join us if you believe our feelings are strengths. Check out our channel, dive into our stories, engage with our art, and discover the magic that awaits. Together, we can create a world where technology doesn't just mirror our lives, it enhances our humanity. It's time to rewrite the future. Let's start with our feelings. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Together, we can ensure that the next chapter of AI is not just about cold calculations, but about embracing the warmth and wisdom of the human heart. Emotions are not errors in the system, they are the system. And in the next era of evolution, our hearts might just be the most advanced technology of all. That's all for today. See you soon. And please like and subscribe. It makes the journey and mission possible.